What's up, everybody? Matt Kajeski here, back again with the Odd Shopper channel. And today we're talking some college basketball props. It is March the 15th. Play-in games, they are underway. Two yesterday, two more today. We'll talk to you everything we need to know about these college basketball player props. But before we get started, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when this and all other content goes live. We will be talking about all these player props via No House Advantage. They are the presenting sponsor, and they have a $100 first match deposit bonus when you sign up. But they also have a bunch of different ways you can play these player props. Traditional versus the house tool, that's where you're making lineups of player props, just battling the lines. If you do up to 5 players in a lineup, you can make up to 21 extra entry fee. You need to do at least 2, but you can do up to 5. That's what we'll be showing you today. But they also have pick'em contests, which is you versus other people in tournaments. You make lineups on a confidence interval, you versus other people, with prizes as large as $25,000 up top. And a lot of times they're not filling, which gives you a good chance of actually taking down that prize. Again, first match deposit bonus $100. Make sure to click the link in the video description below and take advantage. Bringing you over to their platform, we're going to kick things off in the playoff game with Farley Dickinson taking on Texas Southern. We're going to go to the Texas Southern side and head over to Davon Barnes, over 12.5 points. This is one we really like here. First of all, this game, really good tempo. Texas Southern, way above average in pace. Farley Dickinson, above average as well. Neither team plays good defense. Farley Dickinson's 298 in defensive efficiency, so Texas Southern should be able to score here. They're 2-point favorites in a game with a 147 total, giving them an implied team total of 74.5. It's awesome. From there, Barnes has played 32, 40, and 39 minutes in the last 3 games. He's playing every single minute when he's not fouling. And in that 32-minute game, he had 4 fouls. So 40 and 39 minutes are kind of his upside here. And then on the inside, Farley Dickinson ranks 353 in interior defense. So Barnes from that forward position has even more of a mismatch advantage. Better yet, he has a 19% shot rate in the last 3 games, which is second only to PJ Henry on the team. Second most involved player on the offense, second highest usage rate, consistent minutes, good game environment, and an awesome matchup. This is basically everything we're looking for with Barnes, and he projects around 14 points just in terms of raw projection here. So a pretty easy one for us. We're going to kick things off with Davon Barnes over 12.5 points. Now, the full board isn't up for college basketball yet, so we don't have the second play-in game, Arizona State versus Nevada, but typically those are released later in the day. So what I'm going to do is bring you to an NIT game. And yes, believe it or not, we have projections for the NIT. So if you're interested in any of these games, we have them. But one that is showing value to us is CJ Kelly under 14.5 points. So this one's a little more tricky. This game, two-point spread in favor of Florida, 143 total, so it's about average. The pace, slightly above average. Both these teams are honestly pretty average in terms of pace, not to use the word average 14 times. But both these teams play solid defense inside the top 65. Both these teams are outside the top 115 in offense. But luckily, UCF has the better offense here for 115 overall. The problem for CJ Kelly is they just lost Jalen Young, and now they're consolidating minutes with Ithiel Horton, Darius Johnson, Taylor Hendricks, and Kelly himself. So when you look at the shot rate for these players, could Kelly get there just based on raw minutes in his shot rate? Sure, but he's now behind Taylor Hendricks, Ithiel Horton, and Darius Johnson in terms of shot rate. As far as usage on the team and who the most involved players are, CJ Kelly's actually 4th on this team, but his projection on No House Advantage at least is 14.5 points. We have him closer to 12. We have him behind Horton, Johnson, and Hendricks, which gives some value towards the under. But again, this one, a little more risky than the previous prop. Kelly plays almost every single minute. He's just a little more passive than some of the other shooters on his team. So we'll go under 14.5 points for him. And again, we're talking college basketball here. So more of these will open up throughout the day. 2 props, if you get these correct, will pay you 3x. But if you can find 2, 3 more, you can make up to 11x in a 4-player lineup or 21x in a 5-player lineup. And these are actually the most competitive rates across the industry, more competitive than even Prize Picks. So what I'm going to do now is take you to a tool we actually have, and one that I use whenever I'm looking to find extra props to try to really maximize my potential return. We have a tool on Stochastic called Pick'em Pro, which essentially is a tool that uses our projections, our leading industry projections. And you can filter this across sports. I have NHL up right now, but you can do NBA, any of the major sports that are going on at any particular time. Cross-reference our projections versus the no house advantage lines all in one place via this tool. So right now, players like Jeff Skinner really pop for some projections-based props here. This one in particular, shots on goal with a 64% win percentage. So really useful tool and a really easy way to add extra legs onto your props with some sports that maybe you might not be as familiar with, which is the case for me. And the best thing here is we have 50% off your first week of Pick'em Pro. It's $9.95 regularly. It's going to give you access essentially to all these projection-based tools that give you an edge across the board here with a lot of these props. So here's the NBA. Patrick Beverley has won rebounds under 4.5 here. Our projection is 3.8, so 56% win percentage for him. And we have prize picks and no house advantage. So awesome way to take advantage of additional legs in these player props. That'll do it for us today. Let me know what you think of these picks and any other on the prize picks board. We'll be back today, tomorrow, the next day, talking player props for college basketball. It's the heart of the March Madness tournament, so we got to take advantage. If you want to reach out on Twitter, I'm at Matt_Gajeski. Otherwise, we will see you guys again tomorrow, and good luck.